Even what turned in this game?
What turned the game?
Right, yeah, after the first, where did things go wrong?
Yeah, I think we just got a little bit too complacent. We came out and I thought we liked our first period. Still wasn't our greatest hockey, but we were happy with our first period, and we're trying to continue to build on that in the second, and that definitely didn't happen. I think we kind of took our foot off the gas a little bit, and this is a good league. You can't take anything for granted, and they obviously scored a few quick ones on us, and then we were behind the eight ball. So come the third period time, it was just a little bit too little too late, and I think we know better than that. So the good thing is we can kind of put this one behind us, and tomorrow's a new day, and we have another crack at it to do it tomorrow in Minnesota.
When you say complacency, is that just because the chances, everything that was going well in the first just kind of didn't carry over?
Yeah, sometimes that happens, and yeah, that might not be the right thing. It happens, but you need to limit that. It's human nature sometimes when you're going hard and things are going good that you think you can kind of, like I said, let off the gas a little bit, and it's like I said, it's a good league, and they have great players on their team that they don't need many chances to capitalize, and you saw that there tonight. So again, we did some good things here tonight, but definitely there's some things we need to look at and address.
Is there some disappointment just given Craig's played this team twice now, and Joseph coming into his hometown, that you guys weren't able to kind of swing things in your favor there?
Absolutely. There's always that little bit of extra motivation for guys like that, and we want to be able to do it for guys like that, and 40 minutes just isn't good enough. It takes a full 60-minute effort. That goes without saying. So again, it's disappointing. Kind of feel for guys like that you want to get a win for them, and you're pulling for those guys. So yeah, it's unfortunate.
Mitch, where did things kind of change in this game, in your opinion?
I think in the second, we didn't out-change them. We turned over the puck quite a bit, gave them a lot of ozone time, gave them power plays, got them rolling.
Where do you think the issues with maybe some of the penalties have been kind of happened?
A lot of calls in the hands. Got to keep our sticks down. It's the penalties you can't take.
What do you make of Austin sticking up for you in that situation where you're at the net, you take a hit, there's no call?
Yeah, it was great. I gave him props. That's one that you kind of shocked that we won the penalty kill for, but it is what it is. Hockey game out there, it's competitive. We got each other's backs.
I know we've asked you about the power play before. You guys kind of overloaded back toward the end there. What do you think is not clicking?
It's a great question. I don't know. We're working on it nonstop. We're trying to figure things out. It's not like we're not. So, we just got to stay patient with it, keep it going, keep practicing, keep talking about what we can do better, and find ways to be better. It'll eventually click. So we can't get frustrated with one another. We got to stay confident, and we got to know that we're doing the right things, and we will get results.
So from your perspective, where did things kind of change up in this game?
I thought we came out, had a good first period, and second period maybe shifted a bit, and then I thought, we came out again hard in the third, and just kind of ran out of time. So, I think obviously, them getting the three kind of quick ones in the second doesn't help, and you never want to obviously be trailing going into the third and have to play desperate like that. But from my vantage point of the team, I thought they did a great job, looking to battle back and made some big blocks, Tanev with that big block at the end just to keep giving us a chance.
For that first one, you don't see that one, right? I imagine that was where it's probably hard to track in that situation.
Yeah, that's one I'd like to try to make sure I see, and with everything, I'll take a look at it and make sure I grow from it and have it in the future.
How important not the result you wanted, but what's it been like for the last day, just coming home and getting the opportunity to play here?
Yeah, it's pretty special. Just knowing I have all the support from all the people I've been with growing up, and it's tough because it's really cool, and at the same time when the game comes on, I have to kind of push it away and try not to think about it too much. But I think especially for my family too. I know my mom and my parents, my close family and friends and stuff, it's got to be a pretty cool moment for them too.
From a confidence, from a health standpoint, how big is it for you to just get these couple of consecutive games in a row and get maybe more of a game feel for you?
Yeah, it's good to get back in the swing of the season, and I'm happy they put me back in and give me a chance to play here in my hometown. And like you said, I think it's just getting back into that rhythm, and I was happy with how I prepared and responded, just not the outcome I wanted.
Chris, where do you think things kind of changed in this game?
Just played a awful second period. So we came out and had a good first period and didn't give them much, and then we did the complete opposite in second and let them play in our end the whole time and let them score goals and change the whole game in 10 minutes probably.
What in your experience, what's the key to avoiding those lapses or trying to play, I guess what you'd say, a full 60?
Yeah, we just need to be consistent and do the right things over and over again. We can't have lapses like that where the game completely changes because we're not doing the right things and we're not working and we're not playing hard. So yeah, that's something that we need to improve on, and I mean I'll take responsibility for that. So I'm a leader on the team and need to set the tone and do things properly.
Craig talked about kind of reducing the amount of penalties or the types of penalties you guys are taking. How hard is that in a game that was kind of managed the way it was today?
Yeah, I mean we can't take 4 and 5 penalties a game. I mean they technically didn't score one on the PK, but I mean it's right, I think right at the end of the one. So when you take 4 or 5 a game, the other teams are too good and they're going to make you pay. So I mean that's something that we need to work on as a group. Beneficial
that you guys have a game so quickly to be able to kind of maybe learn from this one, but also get focused for Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean obviously not the result we want, not how we want to play. So we have to learn from what we need to do better and get ready for tomorrow against a really, really good team that's winning a lot of hockey right now.
Thanks. What changed from the first period to the second there?
Well, we just, for me, it's mindset. We didn't play the way we played in the first, direct, hard on things, pucks. I thought that we were light in the second period, and, we tried to make a couple plays late in a shift, and it turns over, and that's the result of the first goal they got. And then now these guys are going back in their own zone, tired, it's things like that, managing the game. But for me, it's playing the way we played in the first period. We didn't do that in the second.
Is it just focusing on habits and repetition?
Well, that is. Yeah. It's for sure. I mean, there's no reason to change. It was a real good first period. Yeah, you'd like to come out with maybe another goal, but it didn't happen. We're up 1-0, and we just didn't stay with it. Ended up, giving up 3 goals.
Speaking of the way the game was managed, I mean, how frustrating is it there where McKay takes that extra penalty there when it looked like it was just going to be 1, and then late again, Matthews stepping up for Austin?
Well, that call, I have no problem with Matthews doing what he did. I mean, Mitch Marner got drilled at the side of the net, should have been a penalty. They missed it. So, for sure that's a penalty, and they missed it. And, he's sticking up for his teammate there. I have no problem with that.
You changed up the power play again, late to try and overload the guys.
We're down. Yeah. And tried to load it up and see if we can get one.
What do you think it is at this point? I know we've asked you about this.
It's just, for me, it's execution, to be honest with you. But the other thing is there's not a directness to it. Like, we're not getting pucks to the net enough. Like, we're on the power play. We need to shoot pucks more. We need to get pucks to the net and create opportunities around the net on broken plays. But we're not. There's not a shot mentality on the power play right now for me, and it's execution.